Has anyone ever wondered what is the strangest figure that Character Options have ever released as part of the Doctor Who line? Well, some people may have thought of this thing right here. This is Prisoner Zero, the first villain to face the 11th Doctor in his first episode, The 11th Hour. The story was originally broadcast in 2010, and this figure was brought out, I think, if I'm not mistaken, in 2011. For a figure, I think we got a good representation of what we saw in that episode from 2010. It looks like the character. It's a snake-like alien, and I think it's very well detailed. You had this sort of translucent plastic running all the way through the figure, and he had many points of articulation, so you could pose him in different ways as if he was just coming out from the wall. Unfortunately, he wouldn't be able to stand up, because if I just put him down like that, if I was just to move him in the slightest, then he would just fall over very easily. It's a good job that blue tack exists though, and look at that at the bottom. I like how even the little stand bit at the bottom acts as like a gooey bit, because that's sort of like what you saw in the story. So this is the figure which some may think is strange, but to be honest with you, I'd say that this is one of the most unique figures that has ever been brought out by Character Options, because, as I said, I think it is very detailed. It is much different to what you typically get from Character Options with the Doctor Who line, because this is a character which isn't humanoid, and we don't really get the non-humanoid figures from Character Options, aside from your Daleks. But they've made a ton of them, and everyone knows about those by now. I mean, just look at the channel. It was the first video I ever did. There are a few oddities on the figure though, like the eyes. The eyes, they look more green than the actual orange what we got in the episode, which is a bit of a shame, because I think that is something that they could have easily got right, but for some reason they got it wrong. I quite like the mouth with all the sculpts of the teeth there. I think that looks really nice, and you can just see the tongue there. Here you go, I'll show you the articulation. So you can move the mouth just a little bit. The jaw doesn't move as much as you might like it to, because there's no articulation joints there at all, so some may complain about that. The head can move all the way around, just at the neck there, and this section can move all the way around, and then there's a lower section here that can move all the way around. So it has quite a few display options, so you can't take that away from this figure at all. And I just usually display him like that, so he's not in the way of all of the other characters around him on my shelf. All in all, not a bad figure by any means, a very unique one at that. Not perfect, but it's one which does look nice as part of my Doctor Who action figure collection. What do you think is the most oddest figure to be released in the Doctor Who action figure line by Character Options? Give your thoughts below, and I shall see you for more Doctor Who action figure reviews. Thank you very much for watching this throwback review, guys. It's been a joy. Stay tuned for more, and I shall see you for more.